last time on What's Your Story, it was wonderful to finally find people with a similar condition. After gaining some real-world knowledge about spine fusions and spondylolisthesis, there was a shift toward a brighter outlook. I let my positive mindset set the tone. My doctor called me and he wanted to rule out a possible additional problem. I should have a cortisone shot during my Christmas break, and that it would possibly buy me 2 or 3 months worth of pain-free time. He figured my spine fusion would take place during my spring break. The plan was to return sometime in mid or late October, possibly even November. I had a fractured L4 vertebrae that never quite healed properly. My surgeon said that I was going to have to go from a single to a 2-level fusion. The day finally came for my cortisone injection. And now, part 4. Early the next morning and the following too, an excruciating pain woke me from my slumber. It was difficult to breathe, let alone move. But I crawled my way to the shower and turned on the water as hot as I possibly could handle. I figured the heat would kill the pain. It was excruciating. I remember sobbing like a child. When I was told that I would experience some increased pain, I didn't expect it to this level. It was unbelievable. This is not what I wanted, not even close. When the pain subsided and I was able to stand upright, I took some medication and went back into bed, hoping that one day I'd have some relief. But on the 4th morning, it was amazing. It felt like I was on some sort of televangelist program where there's someone sitting in the chair and they can't walk and it says, "Rise, you can walk." I got up from bed with zero pain, and I took a double take for a second there, wondering, wait a minute, did I just do that? I didn't have any pain at all. I felt my back, it felt fine. I felt like I was normal again. As my soulmate's mother coined, "Poof, it's gone." I had almost forgotten what it felt like just to get up. You just take for granted that getting up out of bed or just moving around, all of that now being returned to me. I had a new appreciation towards life, towards just the little things. I knew I had to do something, so I stopped and prayed. I gave thanks and my appreciation for the gift that was bestowed upon me, and to acknowledge that I wouldn't take it for granted. I envisioned this experience as a sign of things to come. Over the next week or so, I began to mull over the idea of experiencing a spine fusion. I imagined all the possible outcomes, and I had to formulate a plan. I couldn't allow all the stories of the negative outcomes, the naysayers, the people who didn't believe in surgeries to take over my mind. I decided I was going to take a different path. I wasn't going to let spine fusion define me. I was going to define spine fusion. This procedure wasn't prepared for me. I was going to head back into training. I was going to train for the toughest moment of my life. And I wasn't going to stand there and let it stop me. I was going to mow right through it. I didn't concern myself with the spine fusion. That was up to my surgeon. That was up to his team. No, there was something far more important to focus on, something they had no control over. The most important phase of the entire procedure itself, the phase when the baton was being passed to me. For once the surgery was complete, there was only one thing left to do: recover.